Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to Jim Boy's Kitchen. My bad boy chopper, bad boy knife. It means we're gonna do some dish today. Yeah, let's figure. Well, Jim Boy's Kitchen welcome you with my chopper and my blade here. My little bad boy knife. We're gonna do, see, the goat, lamb, beef, chicken. Nah. How about we do some spare ribs pork? Rib tips. I will do a nice stir-fried rib sticks for you. I'll show you the easy way how to do it, and very tasty, deliciously done, step by step. You're going to join me. And if you like this video when I'm done, by the time I'm finished and you get hungry and your belly full, guess what? You're going to subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and share this video. Press the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Jim Boy's Kitchen welcome you once again. Welcome everybody. Let's get that bad boy ribs going. See my little blade shining? Alright, now it's not much to it, you know, because I'm doing a stir fry. My creation, I want you to follow the steps, alright? Got a little bad boy pepper. I might take a little too, not too pretty, you know. It's kind of a twisty, but it's going to be good. All I need is a little piece here for the flavor, 2 small onions, and of course the star of the show, the bad boy ribs. When I'm done with this, you're going to see how I'm doing it, alright? Get this prepared for you right now. Easy dish to make. I'm going to cut these up now and get the ribs cut up. Now I'm going to tell you this, with this dish here, it's not about focusing on the ingredients, that's on the vegetables. It's not about focusing on the vegetables, it's more of focusing on the ingredients, the seasonings, alright? So we're going to cut these up and plate them, and we're going to put this aside.
Ever since the beginning.
Alright, now that the pot came to a high temperature, it's time to steam this pork now. Cut it down to nice tips pieces. Nice. Don't have to be pretty. Dump that bad boy in there. Notice I didn't season this pork yet. I didn't season up the pork as yet. I just wanted to be in there. Now I'm going to just dash a little bit uh, remedy inside. I wanted to steam first before I kind of put all the ingredients. I'm gonna just put a little bit of garlic powder. That's all. Garlic powder. Just to give it a little flavor. That's all. Because I'm doing the steaming process right now, making the meat tender and taking out all that meat, water, and all of that. Give it a few stir it up a little bit. Don't have to be pretty on it. And cover for maybe, give it a nice 10 minutes. 5 minutes into the steaming. Let it go for another 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes into the steaming. Coming on nicely. Meat getting very tender also. Alright, tenderizing the meat at the same time, steaming out all that water that is not needed, alright? We'll go for another 5 minutes. 15 minutes into the process, steaming process. Alright, that's good. Time to take this meat out of the water, drain the water out, and get this bad boy seasoning up nice and getting ready to boil and cook down to a wonderful taste. Gonna put all the meat in this bowl now, drain the water. Time to get rid of this water. While the meat is hot, it's time to put all the seasonings and mix up this meat so it absorbs all the flavor of that seasoning, alright? The meat will absorb with the heat. It was formed like a glue. The meat will absorb that seasoning, will paste on that meat while it's hot. So that's another secret there. Don't have to be pretty, don't have to put too much of ingredients. Just some garlic powder, a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Now it's time to add the seasoning salt. Put it. Garlic powder, seasoning salt. Mainly that's what it is. And put some bad boy black pepper. Put some black pepper inside. You don't have to be pretty, decorate it. Spicy, nice. Depends how spicy you want it. You don't have to put too much black pepper. Now we're going to stir it up. Remember, the meat is hot. You don't want to use your hand at this point. And you don't want to wait until the meat is cold. You want this meat to kind of absorb all the seasoning. Oh man, you had smell-o-vision. You smell it right now. Now, we would say the meat is 20%, 25% cooked already. You see, because of the steaming, it's stretching off, loosen off that bone. That's when it tells you that the meat is coming to a nice tenderness and resolving to the completion of the cooking process. Now, that's all for now on this. Want to put, at this point, want to throw in all the ingredients right here. And when I say all the ingredients, not much to it, just onion and some bell pepper. If you don't have bell pepper in hand, that's okay. I want the onion to kind of steam into this meat also, without being sauteed in the oil, because we're going to add a little bit of oil now to kind of stir fry this, all right? So it will kind of absorb and piece all the ingredients together and give it that smoky flavor. At this point we turn up the heat and put a little bit of oil. The ribs, believe it or not, spare ribs from a pork doesn't have much fat, all right? The fat is kind of burnt out. Plus, we already steamed out all the fat in that water we got rid of. Put a little bit of oil to just stir fry it up a little bit now. Just a little bit more, not a big deal. Vegetable oil is good, so you don't have to worry too much. This is pretty good here. Bring this up to temperature. Put those bad boy meat to kind of stir fry in this pan here now, in the oil. You have smell-o-vision, you smell this right away. Mix it up, stir fry it up nicely. At this point you don't want to cover it. I want it to kind of caramelize and kind of light brown the meat on all sides. And stir fry it for like, let it go under the oil, stir frying for like maybe, let's say 8 minutes. Alright, there's been 5 minutes into the stir frying process. At this point I'm going to add a little bit creation of mine, some masala. You can use garam masala, not a big deal. Oh man, delicious. I want you to try this recipe of mine and you will love it. Good for Thanksgiving too. Well, you know, yes. For those that don't eat turkey and chicken and beef and all of that, good for Christmas too, or any holiday, whatever you want to. You know, if you don't eat pork, then different story. Turn it up. See, look carefully. The steaming process brought the meat very tenderly, which is pretty good. Loosen off the bone already. You have smell-o-vision, you smell the bad boy here. Gotta say big up to all my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And for those that haven't subscribed as yet, do it now. Don't miss out. Jim Boy's Kitchen Creation, you know. At this point, we're going to add some salt. This is the time to add all ingredients inside. Not too much of a ball by salt. Mix it up. In the meantime, it's still stir frying very rapidly without the scheme of oil there. And remember, look at it, there is no fat, which is pretty good. Delicious rib tips coming up. At this time, you want to add some brownie. Why I waited to add the brownie on top of the meat. You don't want to burn the brownie, all right? It's already like molasses right there. So we're gonna kind of stir fry it up now with the molasses. Look at that. Beautiful, love it already, huh? With a little bit of masala and the flavor, the texture. I want you to make it this way. You will love it, love it, love it. Good for the backyard. Share it out. Serve it in the backyard with the boys drinking up with that hot liquor. Oh man, mouthwater licking already. Jim Boy's Kitchen can cook anything for you in creation of mine, alright? I'm going to let it kind of stir fry a little bit more with this here now. Then we're going to cover it down. Alright, been 5 minutes with the cover open. Now we're going to cover it down. Let it go for another 5 minutes. Repeat about 5 minutes more, so 10 minutes total. Now we're going to add a little bit of ketchup to give it that sweet and sour texture. Follow my recipe, folks, you will love it. Smell of vision you had right now, you would have licked your finger. Look at that dish, folks. That's how you do the pork in my creation. I want you to try it my way. Now turn it up. Remember, you don't have to be pretty, you don't have to be a superstar to cook. The fire cook, you just prepare the right way, like Jim Boy's Kitchen as I'm creating here. My recipe, I want you to follow it and enjoy this wonderful. Now, I could willfully leave this to stir fry dry, and you could eat this with anything. Dal, eat it just like that. But I'll add some gravy inside this bad boy. So, you know, it extends a little bit with that on top of that beautiful rice and all of that. Alright, so now I'm going to let it go for another 5 minutes with that ketchup and all the ingredients there. Cover the bad boy. Love it already. Look at that. Delicious. Oh man, spare ribs tips. My way. You will love it. Do it my style, my creation, alright? Let it go for another 5 minutes. Now many of you are saying right now that it looks pretty good there. I should leave it away. Well, you could leave it like this, stir fry it dry, eat it like that. But what I'll do is add some water, tenderize it up a little bit, and give it some gravy. Look at that. Oh man, it's coming to come. You can smell of vision, smell it all through your screen there. Delicious pork. Now, we're going to add some little bit of water. Now, I'm a guy, I don't like to use faucet water. Very bad, because that faucet water comes through the pipe, all different pipes, into your homes, from the streets and all of that. So boil your water, folks, or use pasteurized water, right? That's already in the in those bottles that you buy for $1.99, dollar something. Alright, that's more healthier than regular faucet water. Now I'm going to turn this baby up. When you eat from Jim Boy's Kitchen, you eat healthy. Jim Boy's Kitchen tell you so. Now I got enough water submerged all the meat. I'm going to let this bad boy cook down now. Guess what? Let's have a little bit more gravy with this fella. So we're going to add more of the water here. That's already boiled up nicely. Ha 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 ha. I think by the time this boiled down, I'm going to see how much gravy I need. I could always add more. Now there's one more secret remedy. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this bad boy, alright? So I'm going to cover this bad boy, let it cook down. I'm going to let it simmer now, cooked as a regular melody. And of course I'm going to let it go for 15 minutes straight, covering down. Look at that, fellas. Do not open. Let it boil there for 15 minutes. Or steam down, or you could say simmer for 15 minutes. Coming on strongly. Spare ribs, folks. Spare ribs, my creation. Do it my way. Look at the texture, look at the color, and imagine the flavor. Pastor Lynette Moses, Ella Moses, congratulations to you as you went to Connecticut and did that congregation. And thanks very much for notifying Jim Boy's Kitchen on that wonderful progress that you folks did. I know it was a special one. Yes. And of course, to everybody else, congratulations to you for looking at Jim Boy's Kitchen, spare ribs. Now this is option, folks. This is tree pepper here, red pepper. You don't have to put this inside, but give it a nice kick of a little bit of spicy. If you don't want the pepper, don't put it. You can leave it out. This for the Caribbean people, love that too, you know. Wish I could make this dish for the girl Reshma one day. Who knows? Or not this one. Maybe goat, lamb, fish, whatever. Chicken. Nice, coming on. It's been about 12 minutes into this dish. Alright, we're just checking it. I'm going to kind of stir it up a little bit. Stir it up. And I remember the song from Bob Marley, stir it up. Please, darling, stir it up. Look at that, folks. I'm going to let this boil down, simmer down. So majority of this water will boil down and, alright, to dissolve down. Meantime, the meat is getting more tender. And of course, folks, I must tell you that it's not bad.